And then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. That's a great way to sign your form to the judge guy. I mean, if there's irony in this world. Our next story, bear with me a little bit. There is an update in the Purple Mattress versus Honest Mattress Reviews, Ryan Monahan and Ghostbed Inc. lawsuit. There's some other defendants in here. I don't think they matter for this. There is a second, or is it third? I don't even know at this point. There's another motion for sanctions against the Monahan defendants. We have covered this story a few times. Purple Mattress makes a mattress that is made out of a jelly-like material. It's supposedly very comfortable. I'm not knocking it at all, but it is a little bit sticky. So they put a lubricating powder onto the sticky gel substance to keep it from being sticky, and then they cover it up with your normal mattress materials. I think there's an inner cover and then an outer cover and then the actual mattress cover. So what you're getting has already like 2 covers on it, from what I understand. I'm not advocating for them. I'm not paid by them. They have advertised on this channel before, but through YouTube, not through me. I don't get the money directly. It goes through YouTube. So I'm not making this for Purple. But this is a really interesting thing that's happening here, because Ryan Monahan said some things online. He said that Purple's mattress powder was somehow dangerous and could be in the category of things that are likely to cause cancer or lung problems in the future. He had videos of himself somehow being able to extract this powder and get it all over garments and pillows and things like that. Purple responded that they use the powder as a lubricant. It stays in the mattress, that it's a powder similar to what is used in ink and toner cartridges, except without the ink and toner. It's just the little plastic beads that then become that like you would normally color with the black toner or the red toner or whatever. It's the little base plastic bead. And that plastic bead has been known to be non-toxic for a long time or something. That's why it's allowed in toner, and that's okay. Ryan Monahan comes back. He's got a report from some guy at Harvard that says this could be a real dangerous substance, and the whole thing goes to court. Purple Mattress sues him for putting up this review on honestmattressreviews.com, and they claim that he has a giant conflict of interest. In the last few years, two years or whatever, we've read things basically that have revealed that Ryan Monahan works for a competitor to Purple Mattress called Ghostbed, that he has a relationship with Social Media Sharks, a marketing company that is also opposed to Purple Mattress or something, that he put up Honest Mattress Reviews with the intention of being able to do this kind of thing, to improve the sales for Ghostbed by hurting the sales for Purple Mattress. So Purple Mattress has had to go to court to stop him, as well as to attempt to recover damages for all of this misbehavior. Our previous videos have been on the sanctions and the subject and all that. The case is pretty much over now, and Purple Mattress has basically won, from what I understand. And now they're asking for sanctions again. Why would they be asking for sanctions again? Despite, or perhaps because of, the court's entry of a preliminary injunction in September 2017, which required, among other things, the display on honestmattressreviews.com and their social media channels, required a disclosure as to Monahan's connection with defendant Ghostbed. In particular, Monahan has again made a demonstratively false statement to Purple in a sworn declaration regarding his purported lack of any continued involvement in the mattress review business, the clear intent of which is to circumvent the requirements of the preliminary injunction. As set forth below, the evidence readily establishes that Monahan is intimately involved with the mattress review business. He has sold the HMR website and then opened a new website called honestreview.com, which is owned by a new company called Honest Showroom, LLC. Because the new website is an online location under the control of the Monahan defendants, and because the disclosure does not appear on the new website, the Monahan defendants are in contempt of the preliminary injunction. So this is the disclaimer that's supposed to be on the HMR website. So there was a disclaimer that was being displayed on the top of the honestmattressreviews.com website. And since they sold the company, they are now claiming that they don't have to put that disclaimer up anymore. On September 22nd, 2017, the court entered the preliminary injunction against the Monahan defendants and Ghostbed. Among other things, the preliminary injunction required the publication of a disclosure statement at the top of the HMR website. This is why I was confused. And any other online location under the control of the Monahan defendants. The preliminary injunction expressly applies not just to the Monahan defendants, but to their officers, agents, servants, employees, and attorneys, and any other persons who are in active concert or participation with them. In mid-July 2018, Purple discovered that the disclosure no longer appeared on the HMR website or the HMR Facebook channel. Investigating further, Purple discovered that a new statement appeared at the bottom of HMR's website. The people of Honest Mattress Reviews are so dedicated to their sleep that they have committed to helping others learn about the potential mattress options with complete transparency. No fake news here. On the About page, Purple discovered that the HMR website apparently has a new owner, Spartan Media Ventures, which is funded by Brooklyn Betting, a Purple competitor. Upon discovering that the disclosure had been removed, Purple demanded that the Monahan defendants put the disclaimer back. In response, counsel for the defendants simply stated that our client no longer owns the website. This is from an email from Marc Randazza. The Monahan defendants did not supply any additional information. In July 2018, Purple sent a letter to the Monahan defendants instructing them to retain any documents. In reply, counsel for the Monahan defendants responded, "You might want to read the order that you wrote. It actually compels us to delete relevant information." Additional communications between counsel ensued, with Purple requesting more information about the transfer of the HMR website to Brooklyn. July 18th, the Monahan defendants provided a declaration signed by Ryan Monahan under penalty of perjury and a copy of an agreement by which the Monahan defendants purport to have sold the HMR website along with other intellectual property to Brooklyn. The final sentence is that Monahan remains the sole owner of Honest Reviews LLC, which operates review sites for other products. But I am no longer in the mattress review business. Despite Monahan's unequivocal statement in his declaration that he is no longer involved in the mattress review business, it appears he is intimately involved in a new website that features prominently mattress reviews. It further appears that, in order to conceal his involvement with the new website, he formed a new entity and changed the name of the previous website owned and operated by Monahan defendants, honestreviews.com, which is now inactive, to honestreview.com without the S. Unlike the original website, which was devoted to consumer products other than mattresses, the new website focuses on both mattresses and other products. Okay, I'm guessing that the original honestreviews.com website did not have the Honest Mattress Reviews content on it at all, or something. Because that's what it makes it sound like this first website has both mattresses and non-mattresses, and the second one has both mattresses and non-mattresses, which would be the same thing. I don't think that's right. According to the disclaimer page of the new website, it is owned not by Honest Reviews, but by this other company. We already said that. Mr. Monahan, the owner and operator of Honest Mattress Reviews, we are a separate business entity governed by different revenue models. Mr. Monahan is not an owner of Honest Showroom. Whether or not Monahan is technically an owner of Honest Showroom, the fact that the entity is owned entirely by his wife and his partners in social media sharks shows that he is intimately involved in the business, the new website, and the showroom called the Mattress Review Business. Even more troublingly, Monahan's statements to the owner of a separate mattress company, Perfect Pressure LLC, which sells mattresses and related products under the name Morpheus, or just Morphis, okay, unequivocally shows Monahan's involvement. In a number of email communications provided to Purple, by Earl to Kefman, Monahan explains that we are migrating our mattress reviews from the HMR website to the new website, and Monahan responds using the email address hello@honestreview.com. In a subsequent email in response to an inquiry by Mr. Kefman as to when the review of his mattress will be completed, Monahan responds, again on behalf of Honest Review, as follows. We were closed for renovations. Your review is complete. Will be published within a day. We're within 4 weeks of opening the showroom. Monahan's signature block for the June 5th email is that he's on the editorial team for Honest Review. In response to a subsequent email about the status of the promised review of the Morphus mattress, Monahan explains that our showroom is newly complete. And then they go on to argue that he should be sanctioned for basically lying to the court and violating the court's order. They are also asking for them to be held in contempt for violating the court order. So not just sanctions, but also contempt of court. Very, very similar. Really just two things will be the same. Purple respectfully asks the court to sanction the Monahan defendants for their continued failure to be truthful, including by entering judgment in this action in favor of Purple and against the Monahan defendants, or alternatively delivering an adverse jury instruction at trial, and also by requiring them to pay Purple's reasonably incurred attorney's fees and costs associated with this motion. In addition, Purple asked the court to issue an order to show cause why the Monahan defendants should not be held in contempt for their failure to comply with the preliminary injunction. So I take some of that back. In the beginning, I thought this case was over. It's actually not over yet. It's pretty much over. I'll explain, but it's actually not over yet. So the case is going to go forward somehow. So here is then Marc Randazza's motion or opposition to the motion for sanctions on behalf of Honest Reviews. Honest Reviews and Ryan Monahan, I guess he doesn't represent Ghostbed, hereby file their opposition to Plaintiff Purple Innovations' motion for sanctions in order to show cause why they should not be held in contempt. They say that plaintiff is attempting to impose sanctions on the HMR defendants for conduct that does not violate the court's preliminary injunction. Honest Reviews sold the honestmattressreviews.com website to Brooklyn Bedding. Plaintiff planted the idea of selling the website into Mr. Monahan's mind. This sale included the Honest Mattress Reviews domain name, the Honest Reviews email account, and WordPress assets and social media channels. The preliminary injunction did not prevent Mr. Monahan from doing any of this. Neither does the preliminary injunction prevent or impede Mr. Monahan from working for a new company, Honest Showroom, which owns and publishes the review site honestreview.com. Mr. Monahan is not a manager of Honest Showroom. As a result of the sale of the Honest site, HMR defendants no longer hold control over the contents of that site. Plaintiff does not contend that that the sale of the site or the lack of disclosure statement constitutes a violation of the preliminary injunction. Instead, plaintiff claims that the HMR defendants violated the preliminary injunction because Mr. Monahan allegedly made a false sworn statement that he was no longer in the mattress review business, and two, he is involved with other websites. The first claim is not a violation of the preliminary injunction in any way, even if the statement were false. The second claim represents a misreading of the preliminary injunction. Regarding websites other than the HMR site, the injunction only requires a disclosure statement on pages operated by HMR defendants that reference Purple. It does not apply to mattress review sites generally. Okay, so we'll see what the judge has to say about that. Marc continues to go on and argue that there will be no actual prejudice, that this was not a violation, basically just countering everything we just talked about. And then Marc Randazza withdraws. This is Marc Randazza and Jay Wolman's motion to withdraw as counsel for defendant appellant Honest Reviews and Ryan Monahan. Marc Randazza, Jay Wolman, hereby move this court for leave to withdraw. On or about March 2nd, 2017, Ryan Monahan retained the Randazza legal group to represent him individually and Honest Reviews LLC. And they say that since then, there has been a breakdown between the attorneys and the HMR defendants, which created an irreconcilable conflict between the attorneys and the defendants. Due to this breakdown of the attorney-client relationship, further representation is impossible. Then we get a letter from Ryan Monahan. Dear Honorable Judge D. Benson, I understand your time is tremendously valuable, so I'm sorry to take away from your schedule. My fear is that if I do not find a means of delivering this to you, you might not receive it. I've printed out and hand-wrote the notes to help make sense of everything. I'm 100% at your disposal if you need more information regarding anything at all. Attached is a copy of the 4 emails I've submitted to your U.S. court's address. I've included the sale of the website to Brooklyn Betting so I could pay my legal debts. I've included the information that Purple has raised the issue with regarding the 2 other websites. I do not own either of them. My partners for our daily job, Social Media Sharks, are the owners of that project with my wife. Due to the enormous problems I've caused my partners and Social Media Sharks, I do not have authority over these websites. I've helped with honest review regarding editorial support, but not in the mattress category. Due to the lawsuit, I'm not working on any of the mattress reviews. I'm focusing on tech, marketing, and fitness. Additionally, the original review sites I helped deploy, Smart Choice Casinos in 2014 and Sports Betting Insider in 2018, is where I've spent my free time. I'm passionate about journalism. I'm not passionate about casinos, but we're one of 3 projects that's legally approved from the Department of Gaming Enforcement to participate in revenue sharing with casinos. This is due to an ancillary website that website has. We've actively participated in a speaking event in New York this past something. My partner is on this project. You will see her biography listed here and on the website affiliatesummit.com/speakers/Melissa-BLAU. Again, I humbly ask that you accept this information as I know it's not in your traditional format. It's my understanding per my attorney that I'm in full compliance with your court injunction order. If there is anything at all I need to do, undo, change, alter, whatever, I will do that immediately without any argument. I would settle with Purple tomorrow if that was a possibility. I flew to Ms. Greenwood's office in Salt Lake and spent 6 hours answering every question they had. I did this because I would like a resolution, not to fight, not to argue, and not to cause any trouble for them, you, or anyone else. Thank you, sir, for your time. Humbly, Ryan Monahan. And it looks like he hand-signed it and wrote John 8:32 or 8:12 or something down here. I'm not sure what that is. Actually, I will go look that up. Oh. And then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. That's a great way to sign your form to the judge guy. I mean, if there's irony in this world. So, that happened. It's not quite the end of it, though. Then this happened. In the matter of discipline of Marc J. Randazza in the state of Nevada. Notice of briefing schedule, bar discipline, July 23rd, shall have 30 days. So someone is facing some bar discipline. I think I already revealed myself a couple times here, because this is the appellate case that Marc Randazza has filed in the Supreme Court of Nevada. Same there, Supreme Court. And so he has had 30 days to submit a brief. Now, I don't know if he submitted a brief. It should be on the docket here. I don't see one. If I had to guess, and I'm only guessing, this is only an opinion, because I know Marc is someone who is fully capable of suing me for defamation. If I had to guess, I don't see a response. I'm guessing he didn't respond. And my guess as to why he wouldn't respond would be so he could file these last few things with the Purple Mattress case or whatever business he's finishing up. And then when this decision comes down, it'll come down a tiny bit later. He'll probably lose. Appeals courts don't necessarily, it's not a majority of the time that they overturn things. So I'm assuming he's going to lose since he appears to have not filed anything. Maybe they'll agree with something he said in the lower court, because I'm assuming they got that record. That record's this line here. So he's either counting on that or just counting on the delay. And now he has withdrawn from the Purple Mattress case. And I'm not so bold or journalistic that I'm going to go follow Marc around and find out what else he's withdrawn from and find out what other trouble he's in. Seems like he got in trouble for a case a few years ago where he was accused of handling a settlement in an unethical way. It appears he, or at least he was accused of keeping the settlement money for himself. I don't know if this is that. Marc has written to me and asked me, or said that he would do an interview or at least give more information about this. I have not asked for follow-up. Not trying to be a journalist about Marc's stuff. I'm more reporting on the Purple Mattress part, and this is ancillary and interesting. So I'm not trying to rag on you, Marc. I'm sorry. But it does appear that Marc Randazza is about to lose his law license. At least in the state of Nevada, and that's usually a domino effect. Usually when one state pulls it, the other states will automatically pull theirs. So he's probably going to lose his right to practice law as an attorney. Not because of this case. It's not because of Purple Mattress. It's because of something else. And once this is fully decided, maybe I'll cover that if there's interest. But this is something that happened. Marc has helped me out. I don't have reason to say bad things about the guy either. So I'm very sorry this happened, but ethical responsibilities are very important. What do we think of that, everybody? Is it en banc? Yeah, holy crap, it's en banc. Yeah, you're right, it's en banc. I do not know why a Supreme Court would be sitting en banc for a disciplinary decision, but oh well, I guess at least it has the weight of being en banc. Maybe the Supreme Court in Nevada does that for every disciplinary case. En banc. B-O-N-K, yes. All right, everyone, that's our show. Thank you very much for joining me. I am Leonard French, your favorite copyright attorney. Thank you for joining me for this epic 3-hour and 19-minute live stream. We will post a lot of these stories to our channel this week. It might even have a big long one with the sovereign citizen law student there. I think that's a really cool one. Thank you very much to all of our supporters, especially to our supporters on patreon.com/ljfrench. In September, our $50 plus supporters are Jonathon Doe, John Steele, Gavin Barnard, Eevi, Andy, Kyle Mudrak, Verement, Tayne, Sean McNamara, William Gonzalez, Michael Pearce, Grunkle, Tia Marie, Terry Crisp, Richard Fournier, and Michael Jones. And thank you very much to the 200 plus $5 plus supporters scrolling on the LED panel behind me somewhere back there. There you go. And on the crawl of the videos on demand that drop. So this week we'll drop some of those stories, and next week we'll get to the tree that owns itself and the 9th grade students, or excuse me, 9th Circuit students that were arrested for so the officer could prove a point. All right, I'm going to go get ready for my movie and have a good week learning how to ride my one wheel. All right, everybody, have a good week. Say goodbye to Nico. I am Leonard French, your favorite copyright attorney, and I will see you later.